Even though Vange couldn't say anything, I used to feel like if I said something, there was a part of her listening. But now, Chris, we can't tell her we're getting married. Not when she's... Mom, Vange looks terrible. What's wrong?
Your sister's having some problems with congestion. And the doctor felt that she should spend a few days in the hospital.
Congestion?
Sometimes your sister gets infections and they give her some antibiotics and it clears up.
Is that what the doctor said? It's an infection?
Well, it's happened before. And I'm sure that it'll be the same thing this time. Excuse me, sweetie.
Do you want me to call the doctor so you can ask him some questions?
Oh, I see. What I say isn't good enough?
No, that's not what I meant, ma'am.
No, it's all right. You go ahead. Go ahead. Don't listen to me. Take your information from the man who put your sister in the bed to begin with.
It's totally unfair.
Mrs. Williamson, with all due respect...
I do not need your respect. Evangeline was attacked in your home, and maybe you should think about that before you make the same mistake.
The only thing I can think about right now is Evangeline and what we can do for her.
What we do is we get her better, then we take her home.
If that's all there is to it, then what's the harm in talking to her doctor?
Doctors are no help. They just tell you the worst so that if it happens, you can't sue.
I don't think all doctors are like that, Mom.
I do not need any one of them telling me what I already know. My daughter is going to get better, and then she is going to come home where she belongs.
I know it's been a really long night. Why don't we sit down?
No, I can't. Where's Star anyway?
Well, she's here in the hospital waiting for her friend to get out of surgery.
Oh, yeah, she doing?
She's a wreck, Todd. I mean, it all depends on this boy.
James?
Yeah, James. If he makes it, she's going to be fine. If he doesn't,
You should have seen her face when she realized she shot the wrong guy.
What in the world was she doing with a gun? How could you let that happen?
You mean me? It was James' fault.
What?
He got her mixed up in all this. Never should have happened in the first place.
Thank God it's over, and Cole's with her now, so everything should work out.
Oh, sure, it won't work out now.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I just don't think he's going to be the golden boy after his escapades with Hannah O'Connor.
Well, nothing would thrill you more now, would it? Listen, I got news for you. Star and Cole, they'll work things out. They always do.
Yeah, whatever. At least Cole came with some good news this time.
Yeah, what?
Well, it seems that Hannah O'Connor decided to tell the truth. That she didn't see me push Marty Sidwick down the stairs. She lied the whole time about it.
You're off the hook.
Mm-hmm.
And Taya doesn't have to worry about cutting up with the case for you.
Right, that, and she doesn't have to worry about me not being around to take care of Danny.
Well, that's wonderful, Todd. I'm happy for you.
Are you happy for me? Well, that's funny because I remember you being one of the first people to assume I was guilty.
Thank God you're all right. How are you doing?
I don't feel all right. Everything hurts.
Good.
Good? You like seeing me suffer?
Well, you're awake. And being in pain is a very good sign that you're alive.
Okay, I'm all for the glass half full stuff, but that's a bit much.
Okay, this is really touching and everything, but you know this girl put a bullet inside you, right?
Not on purpose. It was an accident, right, Twinkle?
Yes, it was an accident, but if you call me Twinkle one more time, I cannot guarantee your safety.
All right, okay. I've had enough romantic comedy for one day. I'd like to...
Cole.
What is he doing here?
Ford is James' brother.
Yours brother?
Yeah. I'd like a moment alone with him, if you don't mind.
Star, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Right. Okay. Look, I'm really glad that you're awake, but try to get some rest, okay? Don't let him tire you out. He's all yours.
One, Ford identified Hannah as his assailant, and two, there's physical evidence.
I know. I was just hoping that maybe...
I know you were, and I don't blame you. I don't. But I can't go to the man and tell him that the person who nearly bludgeoned him to death is going to walk because she's got information about a case that's completely unrelated.
Don't worry.
Can't make a deal, we'll find your attacker some other way.
I'm sorry. I hope you're okay with this.
I guess I have to be.
Okay, so here's a plan. We're going to go after Miss O'Connor really hard about the Ford case, and maybe she'll let something slip about Marty.
I wouldn't hold my breath. Clark's too good of a lawyer to let his client incriminate herself.
So I'm just supposed to incriminate myself for you?
Beats the alternative. Unless you don't care what happens to Cole Thornhart anymore.
Of course I care. I love Cole.
Are you sure the feeling's mutual, though? Especially now that he knows you lied about Todd pushing his mother?
Wait till he finds out it was you.
You say one word, you are signing Cole's death warrant.
How do you expect to get away with murdering your own client?
Because I am the last person that anyone would suspect. Honored member of the bar, known for my pro bono work. If Cole were to get hurt, people would not be looking in my direction. Trust me.
Trust you? After everything you've done?
No. After everything you've done. Hannah, you're the one on trial here, not me.
You will be if anything happens to Cole.
Sweetheart, you just don't get it. What happens to Cole is entirely up to you.